Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Coldfire.
And Flyboy.
And today we're going to be bringing you the one and only Gigi to Lana. And she is covering the Animals House of the Rising Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Now my husband, Chris, did I hit them? Oh, I thought... he was telling us, no, not my husband, but a friend was telling us that he thought that the House of Rising Sun, because it originally was supposed to be meant for China and their flag.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like the House of Geishas.
Or geishas.
Geishas,
Yeah.
ever how you pronounce it? Some people pronounce it Geishas or
Yeah.
Geisha. But I think the original pronunciation is a geisha. Geisha.
Yeah.
It's with an A.
Yeah, geisha.
Even though it's Geisha or something. But anyways, it's supposed to be this house that geishas live in, and it's called House of the Rising Sun because the sun is on the Chinese flag. But I've heard the Animals version, and they say New Orleans in it. I remember briefly. So we're going to have to listen to this and see if any of it is changed. Maybe they used that saying in their song for something different. I don't know. Let's get in and try to figure out what it is, okay?
Yeah.
Gigi will explain it to us.
A house in New Orleans
See?
they call the rising sun. And it's been
Whoa.
the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one.
All right, girl. Very jazzy. Okay. So I'm trying to interpret it as I go along, because if it does represent the flag of China...
I think it tells it towards the end, actually. Or like he explains.
Because geishas, aren't they considered, like, they dress as geishas to prepare for marriage?
I really don't know. I've always wondered what their purpose was, but I've never really found out.
Remember watching Mulan?
Mm-hmm.
Remember they wasn't in the movie?
She was a geisha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But she refused it and she became a hero.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, didn't someone say that was based off a true story?
I think it was, yes.
Yeah.
Kind of like Pocahontas is.
Yeah, like Pocahontas was.
Yeah.
So, hey Alexa, what is a geisha's role?
A geisha is a traditional Japanese entertainer trained in arts like dance, music, singing, and conversation. She hosts guests at private gatherings, creating a refined, pleasant atmosphere. Are you curious about their historical role, the specific arts they practice, or how it works in modern times?
No, thank you.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. So, we got it wrong. It's Japanese.
Oh, it's Japanese?
He said Japanese.
I thought it was Chinese. Okay, well.
Hey Alexa, you did say they geishas were from Japan, right? Hey Alexa, you did say that geishas were from Japan, right?
Yep, geishas are indeed Japanese entertainers. They're trained in traditional Japanese arts like dance, music, and tea ceremony.
So they have nothing to do with China?
That's right. Geishas are Japanese entertainers, not Chinese.
Okay.
China had its own historic artist courtesan figures, but they weren't called geishas and followed a different tradition.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Alexa. Well,
You're welcome.
so if I'm understanding this correctly, then if the person got it confused with the Chinese flag, that's right. I'm confused now because wasn't the Karate Kid? Wasn't he trained by? He was Japanese. Remember,
Japanese.
Mr. Miyagi?
Yeah, they were Japanese. He was Japanese.
And it had the sun on the flag.
I
Remember
think
the red?
I think they both have similar flags. China and Japan have similar flags.
Okay.
I think.
Maybe she'll go on and explain some more. But I feel like if it's the role of a geisha in Japan's tradition, and they're singing about New Orleans, maybe it means something to do with kind of like a similar setting that the geishas took on. I don't know.
Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's drunk.
She knows how to work that camera. See, that's what I'm saying. The wife seems normal, but the husband is a gambling man. So that means he's always gone.
He's always on the line.
Oh, you know. Exactly.
Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun.
See, she said, mothers tell your children not to spend your time in the house.
No, don't do what I have done.
Don't do what I have done by spending your time in the house of the rising sun.
Yeah.
So there's
It's not a
something
good place.
going on.
Because there's not a place that kids should be. There's like gambling and drinking, and
So
screwing.
now at the beginning, she said the mother was basically just being a mother, right?
Yeah,
Because she was a tailor
right.
and she sewed her clothes
And she was probably also a homemaker.
like a homemaker.
And also.
So she minded her own business.
Mm-hmm.
But the father,
He would be out. So in his
he's out sowing his wild oats. So maybe it has nothing to do with geishas. Maybe it just what do you call it?
Just, is
Maybe
telling
they're
about a
using
place.
the similarities of a geisha to describe that. Because you know how in New Orleans they always write songs about like bluegrass and stuff
Yeah.
like that and folk songs.
Or maybe that was just the name.
Or maybe that was just the name of the
of
house.
a club. Maybe
Yeah.
that was just the name of a club.
Maybe it was the name of a
bar.
gambling club.
Oh, or a gambling club, or like a nightclub. Probably,
Yeah.
and that he would go and gamble and drink and smoke, and I mean, who knows? They could have had geishas
Or
to perform there. Who knows? But
it could have been. Here's an idea too. The house of the rising sun means that the mother keeps waiting for the father to come home late at night.
could be.
Because he stayed out all night and she's waiting for the sun to rise. So it's the house of the rising sun. So they're always
She's always
waiting for
up.
him coming home.
And he's
Is he going
always
to come
home by
home
the
this
sun
morning?
up.
No, he's
Yeah.
out gambling.
Yeah.
Drunk.
Yeah.
Probably with some woman.
I can see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a double meaning probably there, right there.
It's a damn good song and she's really nailing this song. Ball and chain. That means your wife or husband. Whoa.
I'm one. Yeah.
She slayed that song.
She can sing anything. She's one of those. She can sing anything.
Yeah.
Just like Gabriel.
She's got that impeccable sense of
It's a very universal voice.
yeah.
Yes. That.
Yeah, that's a very interpretational song. Because obviously it
Makes you think.
it makes you think because it's like what she was basically saying was everyone knows about this house.
Yes.
So there's something going on in this house that makes it like very popular.
Mm-hmm.
So
And whether it's the mama waiting up for the dad to come home, or whether it's the actual name of the nightclub that he's out,
or
but
he gave the family a bad name for
Yep.
doing that because it was
Could be.
considered unethical
maybe
and
he was a gangster in New Orleans or whatever, and the family was like well known and like
oh yeah,
and
like a social elite.
right, and then but not in a good way, but like and then so like
Yeah.
everybody gave him like that nickname, House of the Rising Sun, because they knew that he would be out gambling and killing people. Well, I don't know why I'm
Yeah.
whispering. Gambling and killing people. and she's probably like, oh my God, I can't believe I married this bastard and like stayed with him, and he's I got this bad reputation now because I'm
But you
married
know,
to him.
when I think the Animals weren't the original singers of the song, right?
I think they were.
They were?
I believe. I could be wrong. Hey Alexa, who were the original art singers of House of the Rising Sun?
Actually, House of the Rising Sun has quite a history. The oldest known recording was by Appalachian artists Clarence Tom Ashley and Gwen Foster in 1933, but it's a traditional folk song that likely goes back even further. Want to hear that original 1933 recording by Ashley and Foster?
No, thank you, but what does it mean?
The song tells a story about someone whose life went wrong in New Orleans. It's often seen as a warning about the dangers of vice and addiction. The song has many variations. Would you like to hear about its different versions and how the story changed over time?
No, thank you.
Well, Alexa, can you tell me what the meaning
All right.
of the animals' version is?
Hey Alexa, what's the animals version of the House of the Rising Sun mean?
The Animals 1964 take flips the folktale to a male narrator whose father's gambling and drinking drag him into the rising sun, a New Orleans den of vice, and he warns listeners to avoid that same ruin.
Oh.
So it's kind of like
So it's like an anti-addiction song.
okay.
That makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Now that I'm listening. Okay, that was deep.
Yeah.
I think that's the deepest song that I've
That
heard
is
by
very
her.
deep. Yeah, because that's about addiction without actually coming out and saying.
Yeah. And they
anything
use
that
House of the
relates
Rising Sun as a metaphor.
to- as a metaphor. But what would the house? What is
The House of the Rising Sun
House of the Rising Sun? But what would that mean as a metaphor, though?
means to stay away from that house.
Of the rising sun.
Yeah,
Oh,
because you don't want to know what's going on in it.
okay.
Because usually bad things happen at night, metaphorically, and good things happen during the day.
Yeah.
So when the sun rises, it'll shine light on the bad.
That makes sense. Okay.
I'm guessing.
No. That does make sense. I think you're right because yeah.
It's kind of
Okay.
like, yeah. Yeah, but anyways,
That
we won't
makes
try to make
sense.
it too long. But anyways, that was Gigi Lana doing House of the Rising Sun by the Animals, 1964.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow. And she was doing it with the GD Vibes band. And before I go, I don't know which videos I'll get to edit and upload, but I just want to let you guys know me and Flyboy are thinking and praying for all you guys in the Philippines with the natural disaster you're having over there. And we just want you to stay safe and just take care of yourself because there's only one of you. Just help yourself out, and if you can, help others out.
The best way you can.
And the best way you can. If it's something that could be replaced, just leave it behind and just
Yep.
get
You
to
can
safe
replace
grounds because you can
that
always
can't.
replace that.
Yes.
As bad as it sounds, because trust me, I've been there, done that. I had a house that burnt down, lost a lot of photographs and pictures
Yes.
and memorabilia,
So did I.
but we didn't lose anybody's life in our house.
Yes.
But that was a good thing. But we live in tornado and hurricane alley over here.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, we just want you to stay safe and feel loved, at least on our channel, and we wanted to point that out to you guys out there, and we wish you well, happiness, and thoughts and prayers, okay? And from the U.S. to wherever you are in this great big old world, we also send you our love, and if you're experiencing a natural disaster, we're also sending our prayers to you as well. Have a good day. See you later. Bye-bye.